manifesting powers hits at your lower inner image very strongly. It hits your lower inner image so strongly, it never gets back to its seat. And your lower inner image only tries its best that you don't manifest powers. How many of you saw your lower inner image is really suffering that you are manifesting powers? One part of you itself, no, it cannot be. Something is going on, which is And see, that is the funny thing. If somebody tells you are a fool, all that, you believe that so obediently. And you really even start experiencing it. But if I say you are Sadashiva and all that, no. No, it's really. See, for example, if I say you stupid, how agitated and active you become responding to that word. But you don't become that agitated and active when I say you are Sadashiva. No, you need to look in how you play the game. Many times, your own part. See, I'll give you one more example. If some astrologer tells you, even randomly, even in some newspaper or website, next 1 month it's going to be all bad time for you. Immediately you don't even question his second time, his credibility or anything, and you start believing and literally making all the bad things happen for you. But if I say any good thing and it is going to happen next 1 year, 1 month, you question that 10,000 times and you want 2,000 evidences about my credibility. Come on, how many of you accept what I am saying? Raise your hand. If I say something bad is going to happen, you don't even bother about my credibility. And you don't want to know about how many times I predicted bad things will happen and how many times it became reality, how many times it did not become. You don't want to know any of that. And you know it is going to happen to you. Now you start preparing for all the bad things, and if it is not happening, you know how to project it and all that. But if I say Sadashivatvam and good things are going to happen, you want all my A to C to D to all biodata and my credibility, how many times I made it happen and how many times I did not, and the percentage. Oh, if it is 98.2%, I think that 1.8% is me and people like me. I don't know. What is your name? What is my name? How many times you came? How many times I came? I think, let's see. See the funny thing? I tell you, ultimately, your inner image and the toxic mental setup, that logic need to be drilled. Of course, which I am doing, which will be more fast if you eat powers, means start manifesting. And manifesting powers is pure Advaitic sadhana. What you are doing? You just remember, let Swamiji flow through, let him manifest. More than that, what other Advaitic sadhana you know? Disappearing into the existence. Because by now most of you know you cannot have any idea about me. You cannot have an idea about me. The moment you have, within next 2 seconds I will break that. I think 2 seconds is too much time. So understand, breaking the lower inner image by more and more of Advaitic power manifestation is the best you can do in your life. Next.
Agora.
Agora.
Agora. Yes. I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
I have a question about this 25 states of consciousness. I don't remember how long time that is, that always when I wake up in the morning, there was always conflicts and fights and with my family because there's always a part in me which is not there. I always said it like there's one part of me which moves the body and the other part is not there. So I don't hear, I don't see, and nobody believes me. Always people says, come on, get out of that bed, act normal, blah, blah, blah. But I was struggling and fighting, it made me depressed and because I was not able to move. So when you were speaking about these 25 states of consciousness, I thought, okay, yes, now I'm going to get the answer. So I was trying to find the answer in all these possibilities.
I tell you, I know what exactly the conflict is, where you are coming out from. Don't do anything. Just keep the Brahmanda Yoni Mandala, the first spiritual alchemy product I gave, in the place where you sleep. The whole problem will be solved.
Really?
And really, when I say I mean, really I'm telling you, see, you think the problem solution looks too simple. All right, I'll give you the solution. Stand upside down 20 minutes in the night and then stand up for 25 minutes. Then lie down, roll on your bed 30 times. Then roll all around your house 2 times. Then come back and do the Bastrika for 35 times. Then lie down. This Kriya will help you. Now people want complicated solutions. Now I'm telling you, I know exactly the precise problem. It is actually unable to settle down with the movements of your consciousness. So you go on creating that conflict in the people around you. Understand? Just sleep with this mandala. This can create a very strong energy field in your brain which will settle you inside. All it will take is 3-4 days, that's all. And I will see to it, it is solved, then put it in the Facebook. If it is not solved, also put it in the Facebook. I will respond.
Because the second part of the question is also, when, let's say, if you're tired, very tired, when do you know if it's maybe dysfunction in this 25 of consciousness, or when is it just simply you don't eat well, or you just...
So I should tell, all your tiredness is stupidity. Take that stand, that's the truth. All your tiredness is stupidity, all your boredom is withdrawal. Tiredness and boredom is nothing but trying to get all the results of engaging with life without engaging with life. Greedy for the results of engaging with life, but does not want to engage with life.
Yeah, that's what I heard yesterday. That made a click. Thank you.
Tatpurusha, Swamiji.
Go ahead.
First of all, I want to thank you for everything and for being in my life and in everyone's life. It's so not obvious. Second of all, I wanted to share, if I may, some experience that I had with puja. At first, I had so many obstacles in going through these rituals because it's not something that I'm used to in my culture and my tradition and everything. And now I have to say that after having you, after hosting you and Sadashiva in my home for all these days, I feel so blessed. And every time I finish the puja, nowadays, I feel like I've been meditating for 3 hours. So it's amazing. Thank you so much. I wanted to ask about, after the darshan you conducted and 25 states of consciousness, I felt something that I'd never felt in my life. I felt like I'm kind of a zombie. I felt like I'm going and I can't smile to anyone, I can't talk to anyone, but there were like 2 entities inside of me. One entity that experienced this zombie-like
Actually,
feelings.
that is nothing but the inner image and outer image is getting balanced one with each other. So you don't have to worry about it. It will not lead to any complication. Just settle down with it, in few days it will become all right.
I started to think that, oh my God, Swamiji is brainwashing. I don't know what I'm doing.
No, I only wash brains. I don't brainwash. People use all these words. They use brainwashing. And understand, I only wash your brain. You see, this is the scale to find out whether you are brainwashed or your brain is washed. Scale is Sat Chit Ananda. After my programs, do you feel more alive? Do you feel more conscious? Do you feel more blissful? then I am not brainwashing you, I am washing your brain.
If I may, one more question or two.
Yes, let me finish. Okay. Same way, people try to tell, oh, it's some cult. No, we are a culture, not cult. The scale, again, whatever I am sharing is from Shastra Pramana, 60,000 years old. I should say oldest living civilization. I represent world's oldest living civilization. I embody world's oldest living civilization's best fruits waiting to be shared with the world. Understand, we are neither a cult nor brainwashing group. This is the basic scale. Does what I am teaching make you more aware, more conscious and more blissful? Satchitananda. Yes, next question. Wait. I have not yet finished. It's not yet finished.
So with this regard, I wanted to say that regarding the alive, like I feel that every conversation that I'm having with anyone, I'm just like, oh, Swamiji said that, and Swamiji said that, like, all the time. It's amazing. Thank you for that.
Blessings.
I wanted to ask two questions. First of all, I wonder if we'll, during the next days that we still have, will we ever experience Turiya or Turiya Atita?
I'll push. I am pushing you guys. Every night I am pushing you guys. Not that only in the daytime. Every night. I am literally entangling with all of you, continuously rotating and moving and raising you into different roller coasters.
And I have many questions, but many people, so I'll,
yes.
I wonder, the experience that we had in the yoga sessions is so intense. Like, I never levitate, but I felt for the first time the Kundalini is awakened and I can do anything I want. That's an amazing experience. And
today you guys used salt. Tomorrow you are going to use onion. Onion is another one powerful detoxifier. You should come with your socks. If you don't have socks, at least get the eye band. You will be putting the onion in the... You see, this spot is third eye spot. Actually, this part is directly connected to third eye. That is why when Bhrigu hit at Vishnu, he presses that part and locks his third eye. This part is directly connected to third eye. So you are going to put the onion on that part and pull all the detox, means the toxins out. Detoxification of third eye, tomorrow yoga.
So,
tomorrow's yoga is mainly for detoxification of third eye. And actually, after we do the yoga, take out that onion. If you smell, it will be exactly smelling like a fluoride. Because fluoride is the very major toxin, attacks third eye. You know how the fluoride will smell. If you pick up that and smell, it will be exactly fluoride smell.
So,
any of you have done this detoxification with onion on your feet? It's one of the powerful detoxification done in Ayurvedic. Now in Ayurvedic spas, if you have gone to Ayurvedic spas, they would have done it. Whole night they will keep tight at your feet and ask you to sleep with the little legs raised. In Ayurvedic spas in India they do. In Kerala, and I don't know whether Karnataka has it. Kerala they do. And anyhow, that is one of the very powerful detoxification.
So if we are sleeping without our spouse, can we do it every night with a...
Yes, you can do it.
Great.
Yes.
So actually my question was about the Kundalini. How will we be able, after we finish the program, to every day, even like a daily routine, to awaken our Kundalini in some...
That's 7 minutes puja.
Thank you so much.
That 7 minutes puja is enough.
Satyajata Swami.
Yes. Tatpurusha, go ahead, yours.
So my first question is, I understand that the time we see on the clock is a delusion, but I find myself very obsessed about the time and how...
Because you are conditioned to believe that and change your moods, your hunger, anger, everything based on that.
And it creates a lot of impatience and a feeling of dragging myself from when it doesn't happen the way I expect it to happen. So how to get out of it?
I think you should live without clock. Be here for 3 months for Nithyananda Yogam. I'll solve this problem. I tell you, this Nithyananda Yogam breaks you from many of these conditionings because you don't know when is the next class. You don't know what is the next. You just come and sit in the courtyard and you don't even know what is the time. I'll just utter some 3-4 statement and stretch my leg and close my eyes. When I am going to open the eyes again, even I don't know. All this time-bound, the biological clock will be broken. Food is there, when you feel like eating, eat there. And restrooms are there, when you feel like using, use there. And the other time, come and sit. It's a very powerful way of breaking. I think you should live at least 2-3 months without clock.
And then, for example, in this kind of process, sometimes I even feel controlled, like the time is being controlled by somebody else, so that creates a lot of frustration.
Actually, I do not control time. I control based on your intensity. If people are intense and it is what I need to happen, what I want it to happen, if it happens, then even 10-15 minutes I say enough, next. If it is not happening, I'll just sit for hours. Understand? So it is more or less decided by the intensity with which you guys are coming with me, not based on the clock.
Thank you. And my last question is, a confusion got awakened in me in the last process we did just before lunch, because we had to create our reality and end up having 5 people on our list that we scan. And then it confused me because I feel like the goal is oneness, right? Helping others also create the reality.
Helping oneness, helping others, all that, and this is very closely connected.
Because then I wonder, we need to be ferocious, compassionate, have a lot of friendliness.
All that comes from oneness.
Thank you so much.